People often say that Quang Ngai is the land of Mount An and Tra River, a place where harsh sun and wind have forged the great figures of our nation. From the valiant Hoang Sa Naval Brigade, who once set sail to claim our seas, to extraordinary leaders like the late Prime Minister Pham Van Dong. This is a land of people who shape history, yet live humbly, with quiet resilience. The reality is, despite contributing so much to the endurance of our nation, this land still carries quiet pauses in its development compared to other provinces. When placing the Haus Coastal Quang Ngai project here, I don't just see a development opportunity, I see a tribute, a deeply human gesture of gratitude toward this heroic land. Building Haus Coastal Quang Ngai isn't simply about building homes. It's about delivering a new standard of living, a respect worthy of this land's historic stature. That is the pride of someone in real estate who wants to lay one small brick to repay the deep affection of central Vietnam, the very heartland of our country. Last night, when I pulled up the satellite map and looked closely at the Haus Coastal Quang Ngai site, I noticed something remarkable. The landmass has water on three sides, curving gently along the flow and turning its head straight toward the sea, looking exactly like a sacred whale swimming out into the ocean. In Quang Ngai, the sacred whale, Ka-ong, is not just a sea creature, but the guardian spirit in the soul of every fisherman, a landform that embraces water and carries the shape of faith and protection. That's why today I want to take you deeper into this project, not just through the numbers, but through the very soul of this land. Many people ask me, why Quang Ngai? Why now? Look at the numbers. In 2025, Quang Ngai's GRDP is projected to reach 10.02%, ranking in the national top 6, with budget revenue surpassing 35 trillion VND, on par with major economic centers. We are standing before the blueprint of a multi-core future under the 2021 to 2030 Master Plan. Haus Coastal Quang Ngai sits right at the entry point of a strategic coastal economic corridor. This is not a standalone development, but the growth nucleus of a new service economy, the heart of a modern model urban space taking shape here. What I treasure most about Haus Coastal Quang Ngai is the philosophy of reinstalling nature. In the middle of a sun and windswept land, Haus Coastal Quang Ngai creates an Estuarium community, a diverse ecosystem of coastal mangroves, river forests, and coastal shrub belts. A smart water management system that captures rainwater and regulates flow with the tides, not only preserving the mangrove and wetland forests, but creating a sustainable living environment. This is exactly the kind of green real estate that international investors are searching for. On the trade front, Haus Coastal Quang Ngai sits at the heart of a major FDI integration zone, with 19.2 billion USD in total provincial investment capital and more than 65 active FDI projects. The demand for premium living spaces for foreign experts and the affluent class is becoming urgent. Located near Sa Ki Port, directly connected to Lee Sun Island and major highway arteries, this is the gateway through which Quang Ngai reaches the world. Haus Coastal Quang Ngai is not a story of fleeting land speculation. It is a story of location, of centuries-old coastal culture, and of long-term vision. A land that embraces water in the auspicious shape of the sacred whale will certainly be a place of lasting sanctuary and sustainable investment. If you also feel the energy of this land as I do, leave your thoughts in the comments or reach out to me directly to come visit the site together. I'm Pham. It's a pleasure to walk this journey with you.